Welcome back to the Dungeon Artist. I'm Austin, and I made an homage fantasy map to Wyrmwood Gaming and Worm Life. Today I'd like to take you on a tour of it and show you just some of the over 100 references I've packed in. Starting in the northwest corner, we have the Corrupted Woods, overseen by the dreaded Catalox. There's a mausoleum deep within these woods that's said to have been built by the old masters themselves. Journeying east from there, you'll find the Lost Wall, an ancient and powerful structure sought out by many. It's said to only reveal itself briefly and rarely. Beyond that forgotten relic is the Faceless Lands, a place whose inhabitants, the Adama, have strange, blurred faces. Further east is the Rosewood, a land of elven treasures. Treasures such as the Endless Vault, a wild dungeon that only opens to those who can speak the ancient and forbidden words of the Elven tongue. Here is also where you'll find the Prismatic Palace, a timeless structure made of spiritually active glimmering glass. Its keeper is an ancient elven wizard who is said to have gone mad from the experiments he performs on unwelcome visitors. Further east will bring us past Cyrenea, a land bordering the perilous karst, known as TPK to locals. The peoples of these lands are rich with knowledge and experience, and are a great help to travelers looking to explore. Yet beware of the Franken Wastes. There lies a charismatic yet sinister wizard, who will either grant you riches like you've never seen, or leave you without a penny to your name. Far in the north, past the Keystone Peak, by the gates, mysterious portals to different worlds. From this vantage point, it is said by some you can see the glimmering lights of 1,000 planes. Traveling south past the Prophecy Mountains through Manger Pass, you'll find the lands of Medium. Within the Duchy of Downey lies the Jester Valley, a strange land where creativity rules, and it's said that the future itself can be seen from the top of the Matte Sky Observatory. Traveling past Sojourn Peak and through the Poison Woods, you'll find the Temple of the Witch Elm. Finally, in the southeast, we'll find Ginny D Mountain. This unique mountain is said to mesmerize travelers with its turquoise peak. In the far southeast is where we begin our journey home. From the tops of the cliffs, a trained eye can make out the glimmering of the Soothsayer Sea, yet journeying west will bring us through the Feltan Gate, deep within the Macassar Forest. Traveling further west, we'll find the Fen of Maiden Oak, a treacherous swampland that devours unknowing travelers. Further still is the Spalted Jungle, a wildwood that's said to be dominated by a dank and acrid smell. Traveling now through the dominion of MacDonald, we pass by the Phoenix Hills. Westward still, past the plains of Rue, we find the Bunkoften Inn, a welcoming destination for any weary travelers. The patron of the Bunkoften Inn is a kindly gentleman who welcomes all with a forgiving smile. After a long rest at the Bunkoften Inn, we begin our journey homewards along the northern road. Traveling along the crystal shore, we will pass by the Kingswood. This ancient and storied place is a land of many treasures. So many, in fact, that it's said that the bark of the trees themselves shimmer with gold. Further west now, we pass through the Smashed Plains. There we find the throne of Prince Edward, overlooking Parler's Keep in the Twitching Woods. Going once again northwards through the Dispelled Hills, we will finally reach the Barony of Trepanier and the Corrupted Woods that began our journey. And those are the lands of Wyrmwood. If you're interested in getting this item, I do have downloads available on my Patreon for anybody who backs at the tier to get all of my maps. Otherwise, at some point in the future, hopefully I'll be able to offer prints of this as well. All in all, this map took me about 50 hours to make, and I'm really happy with the result. Hope you guys are too. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey. If you liked that video, make sure to like and subscribe. I'm making more videos like this, as well as tutorials on how to make maps, general DMing guides, and much more.